Hello everyone and welcome to the Captain's Videoweblog. We are Thursday, September the 22nd, 2016. Yeah. So, before everything else, let's talk about NXT. It opened with Samoa Joe, who, well, he attacked pretty brutally at that. Shinsuke Nakamura. So he came out and said that he was really convincing as he got a copy of the medical report. Because Nakamura has been taken to a medical facility, so basically an hospital or a clinic near Full Sail University. So it's nothing too bad, doesn't require surgery, however, requires 6 to 12 weeks at least of rest. And Samoa Joe won't vouch for that. He said, basically you strip Nakamura of the title and you give it back to me, or I wreck shop in the NXT locker room. Apparently he let William Regal the Knight to make a choice. So there's that, I guess. No, but really though, when you say I'm gonna fuck shit up, you at least try to give a little taste of what it will be. You don't just let everyone like that. So yeah, first match of the evening was Oni Lorcan versus Austin Aries. Oni Lorcan had, he put up a fight. We know that he's not going to be a jobber, one of those jobbers that will probably never get their big break on NXT. But he started off by winning against Ty Dillinger, so obviously it's not going to be the same kind of deal. So yeah, but at the end of the day, still tapped out to Austin Aries, who then called out Hideo Itami, who complied. Austin Aries said that he didn't really care about Hideo Itami. Obviously, that's wrong. That's a lie. He's lying. He's lying between his teeth. So yeah, Hideo came out and basically Austin Aries realizes that it's not going to be the same kind of deal as with No Way Jose, as he quickly backed out. Liv Morgan said that she was ready to fight Asuka for the title, and that she didn't believe that Asuka was at another level altogether than the rest of the women's division. But Asuka came out and she said, "Oh, you think you're on my level? Well, we'll see about that." So yeah, next week Asuka is facing Liv Morgan. Not sure if it's a title match or not. I don't think so. It would be weird, but who knows? There weren't a lot of matches actually. At least that's still a 1 hour show. So yeah, I can't really say a lot. There was a little segment where there was an interview of Team DIY, so they were, the Revival all through their match were saying, yeah, pretty good, because we're the top guys, and all that, ha ha ha, Scott Dawson and, I cannot remember his name, that's terrible, yeah, Dash Wilder. So yeah, they came out and confronted Team DIY the only way they know how, by trying to beat the shit out of them, but didn't quite go the way they intended, as it looks. because yeah, they responded they had to be separated. Cedric Alexander made his NXT debut, which is weird as he made his Raw debut on Monday night, but okay, sure, why not? Against Andrade Cien Almas. So there have been talks about Andrade Cien Almas being repackaged, putting the mask back on, turning heel again. Didn't show any kind of hints of that happening tonight, as despite losing, he was a graceful loser, gracious loser. He hugged Cedric Alexander, raised his hand, so maybe Andrade Cien Almas will turn heel, but that's not yet. So yeah, pretty interesting actually episode of NXT, because it's still trying to make to create something out of basically the big nothingness that we thought most of NXT would be, with all the call-ups, especially in the women's division. So yeah, it's obvious that they are trying to rebuild. And it's a good effort, really. I cannot say a lot about it because it's still really early on. The next NXT takeover is in Toronto the day before Survivor Series. That's like still a month and a half away from now. So yeah, there's still quite the way ahead. Speaking of the way ahead, so as I expected, I didn't sleep a lot yesterday night because I slept during the evening. Still slept 2.5 hours, enough for me to go until like 9 p.m. I would have, if I had needed to, I probably could have gone longer, because there's this thing, as long as I'm going, I won't feel tired until a certain point. But if I stop at one point, I'm fucked. That's what happened yesterday night. Earlier tonight. I'm saying yesterday night because like it's almost 6 a.m. So yeah. I couldn't enroll for the science college university, but in the humanities university I have been able to take my diploma for the first year of my master's degree. That until the reformation, the European rules was actually the equivalent of the master's degree, as it literally translates to mastery. So yeah, nowhere on the diploma actually is mentioned the word geometrics, because it was the year before they reorganized all the masters into what they are now. There is geography, there is I think planning, not only urban planning but also really general planning, and there is geometrics. There is also tourism, but that's in Béziers, and it's still on the brink of being closed. Oh shit. So yeah, I've got my diploma from the first year, which makes me officially, at least a bit qualified, because with my BA, I was basically at the low level of specialization. I wasn't more than a low tier geographer. Now I am, I would say at least, some would say a beginner's level in geometrics, even though if that is beginner's level, well shit. Because I could still go on to a PhD, though there aren't really any PhDs in geometrics, only in geography, and you try to integrate geometrics into that, which is kind of a lot of bullshit actually. But yeah, I won't comment on that. So yeah, not everything is lost. and I've been able to solve a problem that was really bugging me for the last maybe 3 years, because there has always been this thing where Google Chrome on my phone told me, hey, maybe you want to update the app, and I was like, yeah, why not? Oh, not enough space. And then it started giving me exotic numbers on error codes like -3. That's not supposed to happen. So I reset the Google Play Store app. Thanks, and now it works. I've been able to upgrade Google Chrome, and wouldn't say that it works better, but the new HTML5 player is way better than the one that happened after the Android upgrade, whatever. So yeah, but still my phone is a piece of shit. I'm currently holding this because it turned off at 30% like an hour ago. So yeah. Anyway, I still have to go to sleep because I slept for like 30 minutes around 2 a.m. but I still need to be up by 10 a.m. So yeah. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.